And we are live here today. We are live. 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 We are live today. We are live. We're live today.
At Curls Dev said, hi.
We're live. We're live
At some underscore goofy underscore slugcat 117 said, hi. Yeah. At some underscore goofy underscore slugcat 117 said, I'm first hi. Yeah. At some underscore goofy underscore slugcat 117 said, I'm first hi. At some underscore goofy underscore slugcat 117 said, at monkey 5D and underscore goofy underscore slugcat 117 said, at monkey 5D and underscore goofy underscore slugcat 117 said, some underscore goofy underscore slugcat 117 said, ragdoll if you cool.
This is VR chat.
At chillest Streaver said, OMG.
This is VR
at
chat.
Fatal Washera said, you hi hello. At chillest Streaver said, I love it. At Curls Dev said, you're so happy. At Ariel Pro 9408 said, at Munchk1n underscore official said, happy blueberry.
Okay.
At Tofat underscore YT said, hi. At chillest Streaver said, grape is coming, what will you do?
Wait, grape is coming? Hold on.
At chillest Streaver said, yes. At Munchk1n underscore official said, what game are you in?
Are you in Bone Lab? Okay, so I updated the blueberry avatar a lot. Hello?
At Curls Dev said,
Hold on,
are you in Bone Lab?
No, I'm taking away your speaking privileges for about 1 minute. Okay, so I updated the blueberry avatar a lot. You can become Red 40 Berry, which is red. He drinks Red 40. This is Ziva. This is me. It's purple. And this one's called What the Fuck, Bro. It's a facial expression. It makes my fingers nice and long. This is Uncanny Face. Mouth open wide. Eyes bulge out so you can do that. Creepy eyes for creepy. No ears. No nose. No nose. You can become mad, as you've seen in the thumbnail. You can become silly, like I was. This shape key is called Fat and Stupid. And this is called Buffberry. See my arm? It's Buffberry. Alright, speaking privileges back. It makes you a grape.
At Ununt5 said, okay. At Waffly underscore VR said, do a flip. At Curls Dev said, wowie. At Fatal Washera said, no ears no nose looks like a seal. At Ununt5 said, the name's Anat5. At Pigeon Monkey said, do another FL1P Pekabv. At Curls Dev said, make grape. At Curls Dev said, next sit. At Curls Dev said, grape asterisk.
Like which type of grape? A green grape or a...
At Pigeon Monkey said. Funny voice commands. At Munchk1n_official said. Yeah, you should make grape.
Purple?
At Pan_ said.
Purple grape.
I will plap.
Purple grape.
At Chilliststreaver said. Purple.
Honestly,
At
I was thinking
Pan_
of making a
said. I'm coming for you.
I was
At Munchk1n_official said. A purple grape. At Pigeon Monkey.
I was thinking of making a purple, like not a purple grape. I was thinking of making a grape at some point. It was gonna be like a green grape though. Green grape. And I also wanted to do dragon fruit. As you could guess, I never ended up doing that. Speaking back.
At Fatalwashara said. Green grapes taste better.
Yeah, I would imagine.
At
so.
Munchk1n_official said. Melon Sandbox has dragon fruit. At Pan_ said. Are you in Bone Lab? At CurlsDev said. Dragon fruit would have been so cool.
Yeah.
At Munchk1n_official.
The reason I never
said,
ended up doing it is because
hell no. At
the reason I never ended up doing it is because well, first of all, I couldn't just add like a generic. Okay, yeah, it was either between grape, dragon fruit, or what was it, a mango. But I couldn't find a texture for mango, meaning I would have to make it myself. And I'm not that dedicated to the fruit monkeys. Oh my god, this guy's naked. Get this guy out of here. Okay, can't see his avatar anymore. So, and for the grapefruit, I was thinking. Yeah, I said mango, but the dragon fruit, I would have to model spikes, and I don't really know how to incorporate the spikes into the like already made model without messing up like the UVs or the or doing the or like adding new topology. Hey, that would make it further.
Open the doors. Let me in.
I hope you grow larger.
At Chilliststreaver said. Who is outside the door?
I don't know.
At Fatalwashara said. Dyween out there. At Chilliststreaver said. I think it's grape. At Munchk1n_official said. I know you're playing VR chat.
phone.
At Fatal Washera. Said. Okay, my earbuds are gonna die, I'll be back. At Chillest Streaver. Said. Flip the camera.
Oh, I opened the door. I got it.
At Munchk1n_official. Said. What headset do you play on? At Hiad Quatoput here. Said. Hello blood at me Billybob. At Chillest Streaver. Said. Oh, I see them now. At Hiad Quatoput here. Said. Why are you being chased?
Burn! Dude, am I allowed to show this? Can you change your avatar? I don't know if I'm allowed to show you, man. I know it's, yeah, that's better. Okay, get small. No, oh my god. What's the name of this character you have?
Gasser. It's Mr. Gastro. He likes the gas.
No.
At Chillest Streaver. Said.
Oh, he has an inappropriate word in his hand. Pan, you know this stream is family friendly, bro. Yeah, this is the never back down, never what? Oh. Got Mr. Friendly Guy over here, he won't stop looking at me.
At Monstermatics. Said. I eat cars.
You know, this map reminds me a lot of Skyrim.
Oh wow, I
This
can't
stupid
believe
guy.
it. Can't believe I'm right here with you. I should have a
Oh
good
my god.
time.
Dude, no, my avatar's doing the bug. Get out of my way. I did what I have to do. My bad, I didn't answer your question. Munchkin official. I play on the PSVR 2 with a
At
PC adapter.
Munchk1n_official. Said. I'm drinking banana cream soda.
No, take that off now. What the hell is wrong with you,
At
man?
Anunt5.
No.
Said. Me.
No, man. Take it off. I have your dude, I'm not turning your avatar on again, bro. You're forever gonna be known as the robot.
At Munchk1n_official. Said. Cool.
This is all ancient
At Curls
model.
Dev. Said. Bro, what was taught?
Oh, what the heck? Yeah, this is old.
At Bullunks. Said. Is that a blup? At M8NTYVR. Said. That's crazy.
This one doesn't have like blinking shape keys, so its eyes are just wide open all the time. Oh, this is a Gaki Buddy avatar.
At Curls Dev. Said. Am I ever able to join? At Munchk1n_official. Said. When new Bone Lab tomfoolery.
Dude, I haven't
At
played
Curls
any
Dev.
Bone Lab lately.
Said. You.
Please turn on my avatar. I'm not gonna do anything bad.
Oh, this is an avatar that my friend made.
Please.
It's a modified blueberry. This is an avatar my friend made. It's also quest compatible. My friend made this avatar and it has the spooky eyes. And it's like so scary, it's a scary berry.
At Munch1n_official said, that shit scary. At NakeeksVR said,
no, get this guy out of here.
hello Ziva.
Get this fuck out of here. Return to oh man. Get this fuck out of here. If you don't know who Nakeeks is, or Nakeeks
at
or
Recall
whatever
VRYT
his name is,
said, hello.
He's evil.
Detective needs to leave.
Who is this guy? Banned! Get out! Banned! Who do you think you are, bud? Oh, it says so. Hi.
Grape.
No talking. No talking.
I came when
Okay.
I saw Nexus was on the thing. I spawned.
Yeah.
Definitely.
If you don't know who Nakeek is, he's really homophobic, and he thinks that he needs to be homophobic, like, because of his religion, and he keeps insisting on it, like, that he needs to hate gay people and stuff, because he's, like, a Muslim. That's not true. I do have Muslim friends, and they're not like that. He's choosing to be like that. He's choosing to hate gay people simply because he just doesn't like them. Bad boy, bad boy.
Please, turn it back on. I'm sorry, bro.
I'm gonna load your avatar and it's gonna be some fuck ass shit. It was the naked guy.
At Commandant_Ape72 said, hi. At Munch1n_official said, how many avatars have you made?
Oh, I've made a good few. Avatars.
At Fatalwashara said, okay, I'm back. Hello everyone.
Oh no, you gotta turn it back on, man. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man?
I heard the detective lives in Middle East. Yeah, wait, actually, no, he told me. He told me he lives in northern Syria. I forget.
I need to escape. Oh, parkour. You're never getting me here.
At Fatalwashara said, yo, what are you?
Okay, this is the worker human. This is my worker human model. I need to... Oh, yes, okay, I updated my,
At Munch1n_official said, what the hell?
That's my worker human model. Okay, I
At CurlsDev
recently updated
said,
my world
ew.
to use shadow mask mixed lighting for the directional light. So direct lighting on like monkey and stuff, it looks a lot nicer now.
At Pan_ said, are you in Bone Lab?
Don't do that, don't do that.
At Recall VRYT said, Biwahi.
Okay, yes, this is my map on VR chat. It's overcast. As you can see,
At Fatal Washara said, sounds complicated.
Oh, it's not that complicated. But it just makes it so there's like a real-time light. Like the directional light usually would be baked, but now it's like mixed lighting, so it's real-time and
At
like
obvious
the shadow is baked.
Dumpst
So
said,
it's nice.
Hi.
I don't know if like I showed it before, but the indirect, like the lighting on the player and like any unbaked object, it didn't look very good. And now it does because
At Pixelated Doge Official said, what are your thoughts on PSVR?
I'm using the PSVR 2.
At Recall VRYT
like the second one, the PSVR
said,
2.
Tough.
2. Oh, I can.
At Obvious Lijover's Dumpst said, oh my god, it's Pan.
I can turn into gold. I can turn into gold. If I go over here, I can turn into gold.
At Fatal Washara said, bro, I was gonna get on but I left my VR at home PMO. At Jaxie_epics said, are you playing Bone Lab?
No.
At Obvious
No.
Lijover's Dumpst said, Stella, do you still makes games? Have you touched Unity at all recently? At Munchk1n_official said, she's playing VR chat.
I've touched Unity. I have touched Unity lately, obviously because I make avatars, but like making an actual game, I've like been doing some testing here and there. I've been working on this like really small project I'm not gonna say anything about, but it's development for it is like it's really slow because I like taking my time with it, but it's going really smooth. I'm taking my own time on this. I'm working when I want to. There's nothing, I'm not enslaving myself. The reason I'm not saying anything about it is because not only do I not want you to know what I'm making, well, that's not the main reason.
Jaxie_epics said, I'm referencing to an earlier stream where the TDS tweaked over like more than 8.
Oh yeah, that's a niche reference. Only a few people know about that one. But the reason the main reason I'm not telling y'all about like what I'm working on anymore is because I don't really know if I can
At
deliver on it.
Mazelvegui said,
Like,
is the game you're working on available in VR?
No, it's flat screen.
At Jaxie_epics
flat screen, but
said, I started it at
yeah.
Pixelated Doge Official said, are you playing Bone Lab? Face blue smiling.
So the reason I don't tell anyone like what I'm actually like working on, like what my project is anymore, is because people will immediately try to copy me. But the actual main reason is because I'm not sure if I could actually deliver on it. I don't want it to be like an incident where I like announce something and then I get everyone like hopeful and like oh my god. I don't want to get everyone's hopes up and then not like deliver on what I'm gonna make, because like I don't know, I really suck at staying consistent on projects, and I really suck at staying consistent on like working on stuff, and usually I get bored. Like the flat screen test that I did for multiplayer was like it was always meant to be nothing more than just like a test for multiplayer, like testing a new multiplayer like networking solution. So I was just testing it out, and then like I did all the testing I wanted to do, and then It's like people were saying, is this game actually gonna become anything? I was like, sorry man, probably not.
That I turn on my avatar, please. I'm sorry.
Who's gonna be naked? Who's gonna be naked? It's not naked. Okay, it's either I just like generally don't want to work on a project anymore, or I just get really bored. It's like originally I was planning on doing something with the multiplayer test, like you like thought I was doing something for nothing, and I kind of actually was. I wanted to turn it into shitty extraction horror, but I didn't know what to do. It's like I could add like a machine, I could add monster. It's like now. Like the networking solution I was using, Normcore, it's kind of limited in what I can actually do. And like Normcore like has this thing called like models, and it's like what you use, like what you code to use to like code custom networking for specific stuff like animation syncing, stuff like animation syncing, like syncing events. Like I was trying to make it so the events would sync on the interactables, so if you grabbed it, it would play for everyone else. Like, because at the moment it was only playing for you. It's really tough to get working. And like, then again, Normcore even now still isn't perfect. I'm waiting for Normcore 3 to come out because it's supposed to have a lot of new stuff. It's like, you may think I'm crazy talking about Normcore, like in the Big 25, but they've made like really big improvements ever since like the early days of when people were using it. It's a pretty solid networking solution. If you know what you're doing. I didn't really know what I was doing. It's tough. Do people still try and steal your stuff, or are they finally done? Okay, well, as much as I would like to say it's true, like people even now, I don't know why they do it. They like ripped they're like ripping, like I haven't seen this like actually happen, but like a friend told me. He said like, "Oh, these like Ripper kids are like ripping your Bone Lab mods and like putting Unity packages in their servers." But like I don't know. It's like it seems to me that like if I don't know about this stuff, it doesn't really matter and it doesn't affect me at all. So it's like they're all yeah, it doesn't really matter. As much as I don't like it when people like do that, especially to my like blueberry monkey. I put I really like this guy, the fruit monkey models. It's my favorite thing. Um, but I don't know. Could you imagine like being such a loser that like doing that stuff is like your hobby and you just do it for like years and years and it's like your main thing? Okay, with the lethal ape clones, there's a really big blueberry right there. But with the lethal ape clones, I'm sure I'm absolutely positive the reason why they stopped was like I remember back then they were doing it just to like put the game on App Lab and or they were just trying to make me mad. It's always failed. Because I never really got very mad. It's just like a minor annoyance. But I'm sure now it's just a money thing, which I completely understand. I understand if it's like a money thing. It's like my stuff gets you so much money and there's nothing I can do about it. Um, that sucks, man. But maybe one day I'll be able to do something about it, like when I turn 18, but maybe by then it will be too late. like it goes deeper than just like contact meta. It's about all of the money that they've made on my stuff. I'd have to get like a lawyer. And then I would have to get proof that it's actually my stuff. Oh man, like the scariest part about it is like revealing my real identity. I don't wanna, like my real identity, I don't wanna reveal my like actual name or my personal information. There's been people trying to dox me, it's bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, I need to read this shit more. Will you still be working on Gorilla Tag fan games? No, I've said this multiple times. I've said it multiple times that I don't have any plans to return to making games with hand locomotion. As much as I would like to, like the locomotion is really fun. It is really fun, and that's why I made it in the first place. I wouldn't even call my games like Gorilla Tag fan games because I'm not really a fan of Gorilla Tag. I just think I just think the locomotion is fun. Like, you know, I've only ever played like Gorilla Tag like 4 times or so. So I was never into Gorilla Tag at all. It's just not my type of game. My day is pretty okay. I don't really know why Detective VR is so obsessed with me. It seems like everything he makes is like about me. He's always talking about me. He has a role in his server dedicated to me where I can't go. I can't go in his server, and I'm pretty sure it's because I'm trans. But he, like, even, I mean, I don't know that. I don't know that. I'm just making assumptions. But like, why does he have a rule dedicated to me? Like me specifically. Oh, sending the face reveal. You know how old those pictures are that okay, so how those pictures got leaked, I'm not gonna go over the entire thing, but this person and I like that we like were together and we dated on Discord. Um and obviously like I had to show them my face, so I did. Obviously. And when we broke up, which I'm not gonna state why, it's a personal topic, they decided to leak a lot of our messages. Leak a lot of messages, leak pictures of my face. Like I made, dude, that fucked me up for a long time. You know what like that type of thing can like do to people long term? It's like I'm glad it didn't affect me as much as it does other people, but goddamn that like it still fucked me up a lot. Why'd you change your channel? Yeah, Fatal, that's him. That's him. Why'd you change your channel name to Ziva? My new alias is Ziva Core. The reason I changed it is because StellaDev is tied to a really like the name StellaDev is tied to so much bullshit. Not like the controversy or whatever. I already addressed all of that. But it's generally because it's tied to monkey games and the hand locomotion and like there's like people like posing to be me and they just haven't stopped for it's been like 3 years, man. They haven't stopped. So I'm like, fuck y'all can have it. It's like it doesn't, I don't know. Like I still have people DM me now being like, oh, this person is faking being you, and it's like StellaDev, and it's like it doesn't, it's like, oh no, I don't really care about it. It doesn't really matter that much anyway. Stella Dev is dead. There's someone posing as your new alias on Meta. I don't care. I don't play on Meta, by the way. Like, I haven't touched my headset in like my MetaQuest in 3 months. I mean, I've gotten on like once or twice, like probably in the last like 2 weeks. Yeah, I've gotten on once, but I don't know. I was immediately greeted with AI slop on like the menu when it opened up, and a bug that wouldn't let me close my menu and also forced me into pass through and I couldn't get out of it. So I had to restart my headset twice to get it to work, and then I was like, man, what the fuck? And now with the Meta and their new immersive homes thing, which is just literal bloatware, it really sucks. Oh, you mean Gosha Byte. Hello DJ Flopper, how you doing? Oh, I want all of y'all in the guy in the chat, his name is obviously Joe. He works on Lethal Ape clones. Weirdo. I don't know who you think you are, bro. I don't. Yeah, yeah, deleting your stuff, man. I don't know why you do that to me, Joe. Me and Joe were friends for a long time. We were really good friends for a long time. And it's like eventually it just faded into like him just like making Lethal Ape clones. I did see it coming with him being friends with like a plethora of like major skids that just steal my stuff. But it's okay. Like I don't I don't care as long as they're not like collaborating. But then he did start collaborating. It's like, did our friendship mean nothing, dude? I welcomed you to be my friend and be in my friend group, and you just switch up on me and do this shit. And all of a sudden you think it's okay just because you know how to fucking model? Can you even code? Or do you rely on AI? I'm sorry, man. I don't... It's really sad to see you turn out like this, man. I didn't want you to turn out like that, but I did see it coming. I'm not trying to be mean to you, by the way. I'm not trying to start beef. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I just wish you didn't do that. It made me really sad. But if it's what you wanna do, then do it. But like, you can't put that like anywhere near me or my friends. Which is why you're not getting unbanned from Zorwire. I know you're still watching this, but I'm not. Yeah. Hold on, I think I have. Hmm. To the outpost. Watch, this world is gonna like crash me. I need to drink some water. This place is awesome. Alright, he's naked again, but you can't really see him because it's so dark. This is laggy.
Bro. Hey, where you going, man? Oh, come here.
This is laggy, I'm going in here. Map name, it's PC only. I'll get the map name when I load in. Okay, let me get that world name. Okay, it was Outpost Erebus. Erebus, I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's the name of the world. Bye. And I'm tired of people doing that, bro. I'm tired of people like completely turning on me. Like completely just like turning on me for like really stupid and small reasons and then coming back acting like they did nothing wrong. It's like even though like people like, I'm not gonna name them, but this like friend, like this really small friend group I had a while back, they pretty much all ditched me because I kept making a joke of like, I kept making like fart joke, and they like really they really couldn't handle it, so they just left my servers, they unfriended me, they just ditched me. It was almost like there was never a friendship. It's sad. Make me sad. But it is what it is. If they can't handle that, like I'm friends with most of those people again. I ended up forgiving all of those people, and I'm friends with them again, but I can't really forget what they did. That, I don't know. Like, having that kind of stuff happen to you, it doesn't really get you in a very good headspace. Dude, how many times is this stuff happening? Like, been happening?
Hey guys, so tonight I'm gonna be reviewing Dr. Breen's private reserve.
That kind of thing, had me like legitimately questioning if I was like a bad or disgusting person for joking about farting, and I don't know, like it's such a silly thing to joke about. I don't know why they took it like, I don't know. It's like because I was joking about it, they thought that I was like an enthusiast about it, and like they thought that I like fucking. There's some people now that like still make that assumption about me. It really sucks. Having people treat me this specific way just because dude, they treat me like a celebrity, man. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that they do that, and people treat me like I'm a celebrity. I like it when people, like, it's totally cool if you like my games and stuff, but like, it's really cool. I like it. I'm glad people appreciate my stuff. But it gets to a point, like, when you're literally, like, treating me like I'm less a person and more of a, like, game pumping machine that just makes games for everyone and doesn't care about themselves. Like, people treat me like that. It's like, oh, they'll be like, saying stuff like, don't say that, T-Dog, but, yeah, you're totally right about that. I do need better friends, man. It's like, I like the friends that I have now, and most of them are great. Like, all of them are great, pretty much, but like some of them, like the ones that like ditched out on me and then recently came back. Dude, that hurt me a lot. I don't know, I just really wish they didn't do that, but I don't know. It's, some of my friends like joke about like really bad like stuff you shouldn't really joke about because it's just like immature. Like, I have friends who like constantly are joking about, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about, dude. It's dark in here. This is creepy. But, yeah, don't hang around like bad people. Like, specifically people that like joke about like really bad stuff, like constantly joking about like racism and like anti-Semitism. It's really bad. It can get you into the wrong headspace. It's like, you may not believe me, but being around like those type of people can like start turning you into one of them. Like, just hanging out, you gotta hang out with like the right people. It's all about just being with the right people and not with like the bad people. And it's hard to notice because you never see it coming anyway. You never see it coming, you don't notice it. You gotta get away from those people, man. It's bad. I do get, like, I do see my imperfections. Like, I do see how I as a person can be, like, I have a weird sense of humor. Like, generally. I don't really show it because, like, I'm in normal mode. But I joke about like weird stuff, nothing like offensive, just like something I wouldn't joke about here because it might make people uncomfortable. Like, biggest thing about it is I wish, like, whenever I show people my goofy side, that it doesn't make them think of me as a different person. Like, how, like, me joking about, like, making fart jokes to the friends that I had before, like, resulted in them, like, seeing me as a completely different person, and just, like, blocking me and stuff. There's an ant buddy here. Yeah, some people take it, like, way too literally. Man. It's like, you ever get that, like, feeling when you're, like, friends with someone, and you, like, know that, like, from, like, the type of personality that they have, you just, like, know that they say slurs in private, or, like, just say the N-word with, like, friends and stuff. Like that. It's like, I know what type of person you are. It's like, I can't prove anything. That type of thing sucks. And like the major thing why I was like friends with those type of people for so long is because if I wasn't, I would have no friends. I would have no one to go like hang out with on a daily basis. Like me, all of my friends and like all of the people I hang out with are exclusively online. I don't have any friends in real life. I would say I want them, but I kind of don't, for my own personal reason. I don't want to talk about it, but if I didn't have, like, could you imagine just being online, like, with no friends in real life, and just, like, having no one to talk to and no one to do anything? It's like your friend was, like, the closest thing you had to a friend was, like, watching a streamer or a YouTube video. I find it really hard to make friends because generally I'm a really awkward person, like in a one-on-one, like just hangout session or conversation. I'm really awkward in that aspect. It's like either I'm just joking around and saying stupid shit, or I'm like struggling trying to think of something. Like, what the hell do I even say? It's like, oh shit, I'm being awkward. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. And then, I don't know. Dude, that type of thing gives me like really bad anxiety. And like the type of thing, it's like, it's like me and my friend, like, me and a friend would hang out for like an hour, for an example, and the entire time I was just saying nothing because I don't know what to say and I'm being stupid and awkward. It's like, fuck, man. And like the entire thing was like after, it's like, was I being cool enough? Was I too boring? Was I too loud? Was I annoying? Was I being too expressive? Was I being too overstimulating? It's like all of this shit. And like, then like when I asked them, which I shouldn't even in the first place, I'm just being stupid. It's like, was I doing anything bad? And I look crazy because it's like, to them, I was just like sitting there being normal, but then after, like, when we stopped hanging out, they're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? what are you doing? Why are you acting like this? It's like, I don't know. What do I want to do? I just want to, honestly, at the end of the day, in like a friendship, I just want to be able to act normal and be able to make small talk and stuff like that, but like, I don't know. I think the pandemic, like of 2020, like all fucked us up. It's like, I think that like being isolated for so long and just like in my home doing nothing but like being on the PlayStation I had back then, like really fucked me up and like removed all of the discipline that I had when I was younger. Like I was really well disciplined when I was younger, and then like when the pandemic came, there was like just no discipline. There was nothing. You didn't have to like work, you didn't have to do anything. It was just home, and it was completely fine. And then when it was all over, it's like, okay, everything's going back to normal, go back to doing your thing. And it's like my stupid idiot brain, it's like, what? So much like comfort and so much of like just living like that for so long, just to like go back after all that time back to normal. And I know I sound like stupid saying this, but like it's so hard to do, especially if you're like, I don't know. That's why I like struggle with motivating myself on game development so much. And that's why I like struggle with just doing anything. I struggle with schoolwork, attending school. I don't know how I'm gonna do when I get a job. I don't know how I'm gonna do when I get a job. You know, as much as it sounds like I'm just shitting on myself, like at this point, I have been getting better with this type of thing. I have been doing my schoolwork, and I have been making very small, like very minor improvements. But like, I'm getting there. And hopefully by the time that, like, that I do get a job, like, which I should probably already have one now. I don't, I'm a loser, but when I do, hopefully I'll be in a good headspace. There's like some really deep stuff I'm getting into. I know some of the people here are like young, like 13 and stuff, and don't really get what I'm like talking about. Because they weren't really. It's like, fuck, man. Dude, like, you think if like the whole like pandemic, isolation, no school, no anything thing didn't happen, then maybe I would be like a completely normal person today, and I wouldn't have like spiraled into this rabbit hole of like having like 3 diagnosed mental illnesses and being like, I don't really think I'm a good person. Like, I don't think, like, as in when I say that, I don't think I'm evil. And I know I'm not evil. And I know I'm not bad either. But I know I'm not perfect. Just like my general personality, not like my body or anything. I just wish I could act and behave normally. But dude, I gotta. What is my user? My user on VRChat is I can't see it. Hold on. My user is ZivaCore. I think that's my name on YouTube, isn't it? My name's ZivaCore. Yeah, I think so. But I don't really like talking about this stuff. It doesn't make me feel good, but then again, I can't really ignore it. You gotta talk about something at some point. You can't just like bottle something up, even though I do. I bottle all of my feelings up, and all of that way too much. And I really shouldn't, but I don't really have any other option, like venting my feelings to someone. I mean, I do have people now, like I have a great friend that's been helping me a lot through all of this. And I love them a lot. They're very good. They're a very good friend of mine. But most of my friends, like the reason I can't and the reason I don't, it's because out of respect to people that I do vent to, I don't tell them about a lot of the stuff that I go through and actively experience, because I'm aware of how like telling someone about like the bad stuff and like the really sad things that happen, like that happen in my life, can affect people emotionally. And out of respect, I I only tell them like really small bits, because I've seen how it can affect people. A lot of people that I have as like my friends now, they're not therapists, and they never will be. They're not, and like it would be wrong if I like put all of this like stuff onto them. Like I don't know. In short, I've seen how telling someone about like the bad stuff that happens, and like it's better if they don't know, because then you're saving them the sorrow of like the sorrow and like the sadness and like grief of, it's like, man, they're like that friend. It's like, oh my god, they're going through all of that. Dude, that sucks, man. Now I gotta do something about it to help them. I don't want I don't want my friends to be that. They're just my friends. I hang out with them on Discord, and I'm like, funny. My parents won't let me get help, like go to a therapist. They think I need to power through it. Like all of this stuff that I have, they think that I don't know. Maybe Pen, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. It seems fine to me. It is YouTube. You can't really expect much out of it, especially because most of the people on YouTube now are like really young and like people and stuff. You know, some no, listen, okay. TJP or like anyone, you don't have to help me. You don't have to say that, like, you don't have to like say this stuff like you don't gotta be perfect, dude. Everyone cares about you. I don't really, you don't gotta do that, man. I'm just talking about stuff. I'm just having a talk, man. Oh, man.
How you doing?
Who's this guy? Is this guy? I forgot what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna move to a new topic. Why is everyone 13? It's like, I've noticed, like, no matter, like, how long everything goes on for, like, I thought, like, the Gorilla Tag community would at least, like, age up, like, 1 or, like, 2 years, like, after, like, everyone was 13 at one point, like, but no, everyone is still 13, everyone, it's like, what I mean is, like, I don't know, when the older people start leaving, the, like, more younger people start joining, it's like the most popular, like, the most popular, like the most prominent age group around, like, these types of games, like, are usually, like, sometimes they're actually 13. Most of the time they're children who shouldn't even be on the game, and, like, posing as a 13-year-old, which I'm not gonna sit here and act like I wasn't also once like an underage person online, like games like Rec Room and Discord, like under the age of 13. I was also there at some point, but it's like stuff that they like really shouldn't be exposed to. Oh yeah. Yeah, Pan, you're totally right about that. Dude, like, most of the Gorilla Tag community, they're all furries, and they don't even know it. They don't even know. They don't even know that they're furries, and that's crazy. Like, have you seen, like, okay, literally, like, if you don't believe me, if you, like, think I'm onto nothing, you need to look at like furry art on Google. Don't, with the safe search on, of course. Look at furry art, and then look at Gorilla Tag fan art, and try to distinguish try to distinguish it from each other. It's like the same thing. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just like furry bait at this point. It's not bad. I mean, it's bad in like a very specific way. Like the furry community, like I'm a furry, everyone knows this, but I didn't even realize I was a furry until I like started, like, because like the thing with me, like, discovering like that I like, oh shit, I'm a furry, it's like, was how I noticed that like every single one of my like characters that were representing myself, like all of my sonas, they were all humanoid animals. And like there was always like a pink monkey, like depicting. Okay, like depicting myself as like an animal, stuff like that. Yes. So Honestly, I wouldn't really consider myself a part of like the furry community. It's like I have like every single time I've made a depiction of myself, it's been like a humanoid animal, anthropomorphic animal. But I wouldn't consider myself being a part of the furry community. I don't really interact with the furry community at all. I don't really I'm not in really like any groups or anything like that, or Discord servers, but I primarily focused on that thing. But the reason I find like younger people is like bad in the furry community is because there's a lot of like really young, there's a lot of really weird people in the furry community. Like, in case like you don't know, somehow like fetishes and like sexual shit, it's like the backbone of like the entire furry thing. It's like literally the backbone of it. And it's like it really sucks because like on the top it's just like funny like humanoid animal. But like on the lower part, it's like really gross fetishes and stuff that you really don't want to be exposed to when you're like young, and that's why it's like stuff like gorilla tag art and all of that. It basically is the same thing or so as like furry art. It really is, but it shouldn't, I don't know. Yeah, dude, I remember one time I had like furry in my bio, and then someone said like zoophile. It's like that's not what it's not what it means at all. It's like someone was like, oh, so Stella's a zoophile. We got a transgender zoophile over here on Discord. We gotta expose them, and then they made like this thing. They're like, zoophilia is not the thing. Like as if like because I like it's because like because I'm a furry and I like make these depictions and make like art of these like humanoid animals, this means that I'm into animals. That's like stupid. It's like because you do this specific thing. It's like also people just like hating on people who just like generally like fursuit and stuff like it conventions or on Halloween and stuff. It's like, what makes like this thing like different? What makes this litter box rumor? Yeah, I've heard of that. It's completely false. No one did that. It was TikTok people made it up. There's an ant buddy over here. Okay, you stupid. But like, no, it's not a thing. I'm tired of people like, especially like stuff like that, like Therians and all of that. Like, a lot of people like think like a lot of bad stuff about them, and it's like, it sucks because they're hating them just because they just don't like it. It's a completely harmless thing and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it in the slightest bit. There's nothing wrong with it like mentally or anything. Some people think that it's like a mental illness. Some people think it sucks, man. Oh. Well, if you friend me on VR chat, I can accept your friend request and then you can join my lobby. I'm in a PC compatible only world right now, so you can't join me. I might go to a Quest compatible world in a little bit. But I don't. Okay, please don't follow me. I'm speaking. Hold on. No, I can just turn voices all the way down. So hold on. Okay, whatever. But that's like the major thing about it. There's like, for me, like the entire furry thing, it should be completely fine. But like all of the fetish stuff, it's like, oh man, like the fetish stuff and like the normal stuff, like that's okay. It gets mixed around together, like so frequently, like that it's like, if you're seeing this, like the normal stuff, eventually at some point you're also gonna see like other stuff, that other bad stuff that just gets mixed along in with it. It's like my friend Ant, he like he searched up the term, I'm not gonna say it, but he said just like something furry. It was like a species of like anthropomorphic animal that was like a dragon or something. And like he found like immediate NSFW and like fetish art. It was just a normal thing. There was nothing like sexual about like the search. You just saw it. It's like, could you imagine like a young person, like just like a little kid searching that up and seeing that and being exposed to that as a young kid? It's like, that's really bad. That's not good. Especially because there's people chasing me. They're all around me, they're surrounding me. Yeah. Dude, I gotta find a different topic to talk about. This is weird. I would talk about the Steam frame, but I've already done my talking on that part. Favorite food? I don't know. Maybe I just need to go to a different world. Oh, this is a good one. Twisted grape, twisted bloop, or shadow bloop. It's probably shadow bloop, but how do y'all know about like the term bloop? I've never like said bloop or anything, like only people who are like friends with me. know about that. Like the term bloop. Bloop is short for blueberry. So short blueberry. Oh, I have? When? Dude, this world is laggy. I gotta go somewhere else. Is there setting? No! No, of course there's no setting! No! Dude, I don't have any other, like, cinematic, like, large, fun to explore worlds that aren't, like... Oh, man. I wanna join here, but there's gonna be, like, 50 people joining me. I'm gonna go here. Can I turn off music? Okay, now I just have to turn down the world volume. Oh, bloop is short for blueberry. I did. I remember now. Yo, there's someone messaging me on Steam, dude. Who messaged me on Steam? I've only used, like, every time someone... Bros, okay, bros in Ultra Kill. There's a baby bloop right here. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I like this world. I like Ultra Kill in general. There's a lot of people joining me. There's a really giant baby blueberry chasing me. Something that I think about, like, it was like how VR, like, is now such, like, a niche thing, but, like, oh yes, okay. I think that standalone, like, VR, like, even though it's like how, like, everyone got into VR, not me, but mostly everyone, like most people got in to VR with the Quest 1 or the Quest 2. All the way back in the day. And what game is this? This is VR chat. But it like back then it was like VR was becoming so much more mainstream and there was actually stuff to do. Like on the MetaQuest headset, and then like Meta bought Oculus and made it into a shit show. I mean that like it's like back when like Oculus made the headsets and the software. Then they renamed it to Meta and fired all the Oculus employees. That's bad. Yeah, that's Meta's like software now, it's so buggy and it's like genuinely so lame. That's why I have big hope for the Steam Frame. If it's like about as affordable as the Quest 3 is, then like the Quest 3 is, if it's about the same price as that is, that's awesome. That's gonna like set a new, that's gonna be revolutionary. But if it's like over 500 like USD, then like that's a no-go. Like 400, 500, that's bad. the most you'd ever see me paying like for like a headset now is the most you'd ever see me like paying for a headset now is either 600, or unless it's like the holy grail of all headsets, like what I would like want as a dream headset. Yeah, like what I would want as like a dream headset, I would pay like maybe 1,000. Like I don't know if y'all like I'm sure like no one has saw this before, but the Dream Air SE by Pimax, like it's a new headset. It's still in like production, or it's like still in like development kind of. It's like not actually out. It's in pre-order. But they it's like it's a really small headset, like a PC VR headset. It doesn't require base stations or Steam VR tracking. It's micro OLED. It has like a new experimental concave pancake lenses, which is like, it's like, this is a pancake lens. This is concave pancake lens, like this. So it like allows for a higher FOV. Oh, it also has eye tracking. It's micro OLED. Not sure if I already remember. Like, it has like a controller that's really similar to the Quest 3. It's small. It's really light. It has a really nice head strap. It's just generally like a really small headset that's like, I'm glad to see that like eye tracking is getting more normalized in modern VR. I love to see that. And I love that the Steam frame has that, especially because maybe, just maybe, developers might start implementing eye-tracked foveated rendering into their games, so like they can cut down on performance costs even more, and like be even more like not as limited with the stuff that they make. Dude, there's so many people watching me right now. Wow. But like, dude, there's so many people here, dude. But like, this water looks really weird. It almost like looks like scan lines. I mean, from this angle anyway, like if you look out here, it looks like kind of okay. But the biggest disappointment like about the Steam frame for me is that it wasn't OLED. Like after waiting all this time for an announcement, and we finally get the announcement, and it's not micro OLED, or at least just like OLED, or mini LED, or QLED, or anything other than LCD. It's like, no. No, it's just LCD. I really hope, like, I don't know if you guys know, but the Steam Deck, it's their Steam's portable console, or like Valve's portable console, and I really hope that Valve, like how like the Steam Deck has its own, it has like the normal version and an OLED version. This is awesome. Like, if you didn't like the Steam Deck because of its displays, now it doesn't matter. You can just pay an extra. You can pay like for the Plus version that has like slightly better specs. Not only that, but OLED. It's like great. They released it like about like a year down the line of the Steam frame or the Steam Deck being out. I really hope they do that with the Steam frame, because if they didn't, that would really disappoint me. It's like the reason I'm still using my PSVR 2 is because it has OLED displays and it looks fucking amazing. Like, I know most of you like are Dude, I could spend all day nerding up out about fucking displays. But I know most of you play on Quest headsets or just like Oculus headsets and stuff like that, or the Valve Index. All of these, like every single one of them, they're all LCD. Once you finally, like once there's like finally a good headset that comes out. Am I losing my voice? Hello? Oh. I think I am a little bit. Okay, so okay, these guys are scary. Like once you finally do try out like an OLED headset and like play it on it, it's like an insane feeling. It really is like a transport to like a whole other world. Oh, I don't care if they're following me. I can always, dude, I can see them expanding. I just fucking realized my avatar is blinking for me sometimes. What did it just do? It just blinked for me. Hold on, wait for it to happen again. See, it just blinked for me. I didn't do that. But like, I really enjoy like having eye tracking, because like if I had like normal like eye tracking, like my eyes would be all over the place, and like for example, I could be looking like direct at you, and then like my character would be like this, and it's like you can see my eyes are like pointed in a different direction. That's like without eye tracking. But with eye tracking, you can see where I'm looking, and that's awesome. I wish more social like VR games like Rec Room and like general social games would support that, even though like the only main one that actually like means anything right now is VR chat, which sucks because like even though VR chat is cool, it's like full of weirdos, and it's like that's inevitable. It's online social VR game, right? Literally the metaverse. But the I don't know. I feel like we need like a new VR game that's like this. Like the main thing I've always said is we need a game that plays just like Bone Lab, feels like Bone Lab, and like stuff like that. Just a general game like made with that core or whatever. Like something similar to like Marrow, like Stress Level Zero's Marrow, but like its multiplayer is like handled like how VR Chat does it or Roblox does it. Like user generated experiences, and like it's an actual game, because VR chat, it's mostly made for chatting. And like the thing that made me stick with Rec Room for so long, playing it like growing up, was because it was so fun, and I played games on there for hours. It's like not only can you hang out with your friends in the rec center or something like that, you can also just go and play PvP games for hours, and that's what I did. Dude, there's so many people over here. They're all just chilling out in one location. Do you think they're talking? I have no idea. But you can do all of that in VR chat. You can do all of that, but the problem with it is that the problem with that is that you can't do it to the best like extent, because Rec Room was built like around, like Rec Room sucks now, by the way. If you don't know, Rec Room is terrible now. But Rec Room was built from the ground up in Unity, specifically to be like a VR game that was equal to like Wii Sports. Like Wii Sports in VR. That's what it was supposed to be in the very beginning. But then they introduced UGC and like user-generated rooms and like creation tools. And that's what like really sparked it for everyone. That's what made people keep coming back, and like it's weapons, it's base game content. There was weapons. There was Rec Room Originals, which were like games made by like the actual like Rec Room developers, like in Rec Room. There's like paintball, like just generic PvP games. Then there was the quests. Oh boy, those are good. They're like a series of levels that you go through. That like there's enemies and you fight them, but the thing about it is that like there's some like cool weapon, like technology you can do, like tech you can do, and it's all about like, for example, I used to just like throw my swords. I used to like have one sword on my back, holding two swords in my hands. This naked guy is chasing me, bro. There's two naked guys, bro. What do I do? But I used to just take like 3 swords, one on my back, 2 other one. I used to do like throwing swords, and I used to do this thing where I would throw one of the swords up in the air and like hit it with my other sword into an enemy. That was fun. It was super tricky, but you could get it if you got it right. It was super satisfying. Also there's this thing called double shotting in it, like with the bows, where like you you're holding the bow, and you. Why is this guy following me? He's running at me backwards, bro. But you would grab the bow. You would grab the bow and then like pull back the bow really fast, let go. It would shoot around, or like an arrow. Then you'd grab it again, because like the game's grabbing system wasn't like it was based on fixed update. This guy is ugly as fuck. This guy right here, he's ugly. But so if you just put that together, it was like you were shooting 2 shots. You could like, you had the bow, you'd pull it back, you'd let go, and then you'd grab again, and then you'd let go, and like because of the janky grabbing system, you could double shot, and it was like, it was a skill to have. It was like really efficient too. Like, it was really consistent because like how buggy the grabbing system was. I think it was like fixed update or something. So you could like, alright, and it's really fun. I'm not sure if Rec Room like still has double shotting today. I think eventually one time they revamped their grabbing system, like to fix like specifically those issues. I don't know why these guys are here. I have to turn off these guys' avatars. I'm scared. These guys are no more. But yeah, and I remember there was like an even crazier exploit you could do with the bows, where you could hold it in a specific position. You could hold it in a specific position, and like if you were playing on Steam VR, you could use OVR advanced settings and get like a special binding that would like allow you to just like keep doing this, but like every like frame like this, every other frame like this, and that would just result in you fucking like brrr, like full auto machine gun. You could just do it in golden trophies, like the quests. It was ridiculous, most crazy exploit. But then eventually, like it was a glitch with Steam VR itself, and it was causing like more problems other than just being like a fun exploit, like a input. So they would, dude, I'm gonna end stream soon, like soon, not too soon, but probably at 1 hour and 45 minutes I'll stop streaming. But okay, there's a Maurice on this chair, but yeah, you could just go and like it was awesome, especially in PvPs. like, I know it's a little bit scummy to like use such an overpowered exploit like that in PvPs, but I was like one of those people that did. And I had a lot of fun doing it. That's Ant Buddy. And yeah, it was really great. It really sucks that like probably in the next like 5 years there's never gonna be anything like Rec Room ever again. Like VR Chat does have games. It does. It has pretty good games too, like Slash Co, but it's PC only. And that makes it less accessible and less playable for other players, and it's not really the devs of Slash Co's fault. The thing that made Rec Room like take off so much as a game is like the fact that it was built to be a game, and it was a game. It had like really good base game content, so you could just take like, you already had all of the assets at your disposal to just spawn in with your maker pen and draw in a few shapes, boom, you've got your own like custom PvP. And people made crazy game modes. I remember like back then, like horror games were really popping off because of how like easy they were to make and how fun they were. Like, and how like really fun they were. So mm. Yeah, it's like mm. Like I wish someone would make something like that worked exactly like Roblox, but was okay. The main thing I like about VR Chat is the fact that you can just upload anything as an avatar, like how I can have this model in like thing like Roblox. Like if you wanted to like put this into Roblox, it would be a lot of effort that you'd need to put into it. Like with Roblox is like rigging stuff, and it's like general like 700 fucking Robux upload fee. I don't play Animal Company. I actually don't play. I don't play like any hand movement games. Oh yeah, I love ear game. But I don't really know what to talk about anymore. We have about like a minute left before I end stream. So say your goodbyes and ask me any last questions that you've been wanting to ask me or something like that. Because bye bye soon. Monkey Blood's over here. Yeah, the ear game thing, I'm sure if I updated ear game, like there might be a little bit of players. Like I remember there's Ear of the Year, the Ear Game Appreciation Month, when I got like the random motivation to just like revive ear game and fix all the servers and all of that. Like as long as ear game works like completely fine and the servers work and everything's functional, there will be no more updates. But No, Hograt, or shut up. But I'm gonna be going now. It's been a great hour and 45 minutes. Thank all. I think there's like 20 people on the stream at one point. That's awesome. But yeah. As much as I want to keep talking, I gotta end stream because I need to do something. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. Bye. This guy's behind me.